Welcome to the internship program. I am Shubham Gupta from NextGen AI Frameworks Private Limited. I have 14 years of work experience in the fields of artificial intelligence, software development, and robotics. So, in today's session, we will be starting a new project. So, this is house price prediction model. What it will do is it will predict the future price of the house available in this dataset. So this is the dataset, and you don't have to download this dataset from external website because it will be automatically downloaded when you import the library. I will move step by step so that you will understand how it works. You don't have to worry about these words or terms because I will be explaining each and everything, the AIML basics. So you can just relax and listen to what I'm saying. So in this project, we aim to build a robust machine learning model to predict house prices in California using the California housing dataset. By utilizing a powerful algorithm like gradient boosting regressor and applying advanced techniques such as feature selection and hyperparameter tuning, we enhance the model's predictive performance. So I will just move on to step by step, and I will tell you how to read this article. So I will tell you how to read this article. So if you look at these numbers, first list item, then there is 1.2, then there is 1.3. so these are the subheadings. So this is the main, then these are the 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5. so this is first heading and these are subheadings 1.2. so if you look for 1.2.1, it means it is the subheading for this. So let's see. So this is second one, 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, and it will go like this. This article will go like this. So this is 3. Let's see how many steps are there or parts for this article. So see, this is 8.1.1. it means this is the 8 is the main heading, this is the 8.1 is the subheading for 8, then 8.1.1 is the subheading for this. So this is how you read this article, and this is the, at last we have complete code. This is the complete code. So I will be running this code and show you how it performs, and meanwhile I will tell some basics because this model will take time to run. So meanwhile I will show you step by step the code. So let's see. So first step will be to load and prepare the dataset. So in previous project, if you remember, email spam detection, I downloaded the dataset, spam assassin dataset, and then loaded it and then prepared it and converted it to CSV. So the process will be same. What I mean to say is, whenever you create a machine learning model, you will need a dataset and you need to load the data set and then prepare it. So this will be the process for all the AIML projects. So let's see the dataset used: California housing dataset. How to load this dataset? Fetch California housing function. Let's see in the code. See, I told you you don't have to worry loading the dataset and downloading it, because when you import, you can import this using sklearn.datasets. So it was already included in this library. You just have to write this method and then store it in this variable. Again, you can just import this library and then call this method, and it will store all the values available in dataset. And what is available in this dataset, let's see. So this is how this is what dataset is containing. So these are first few rows of the dataset. So it contains these columns and these values. I will tell you everything what these values means, and I have mentioned everything in the article. So let's see. So first few rows output, the code prints the first few rows of the data set to give a overview of the data. So you need to look at what the data you are dealing with. So you have to look into the data set you are dealing with. So for that I have printed few rows. Okay, so let's see here what's happening. So I told you in previous sessions what data frame is. If you have skipped it, you can go for the previous session and see what data frame is. So what we are doing is from pandas loading everything in the data frame, storing it in df variable. This is what we are doing here. Next thing, you already know how to access the list element like this. You access the list element by passing the name. So if you print this, you will get the complete list elements, and then for particular key you print like this. So if you write this code, what it will do is it will print some first few rows of the data set, and how it looks like. This is the output. Why we are doing it? Because we need to look at the data we are dealing with. So this is the way, because we are not downloading the data set and importing here. What we are doing is using a library to fetch the data set which is already included. So we need to look at the data, how it looks like. So this is how you fetch few rows of the data set and print here. This is the way. So these are the full forms. MEDINC means median income, house age, AVE rooms means average rooms, target variable price which represents the median house value in different districts. If in mathematics you don't know what mean is, what median is, and everything like that, so for basics you can go to just ChatGPT. So you can go to ChatGPT and type what is mean and median in maths, tell me in easy way, like this. So you can always use I think they have launched one new model also, but I haven't tested it. And it is I think available in paid version only, so we have access for this, but I haven't tried it. I'm using GPT-4o. Let's see. So this is how you find the mean, all the elements divided by the number of elements. Median is the middle number. So median is the middle number. You calculate it like this. So this is how you find mean and median. So you can always use ChatGPT to learn the basic of mathematics, and computer is completely mathematical. Everything that you do is related to mathematics. So best way to use ChatGPT. So let's see. The California housing dataset is a well-known dataset, often used for regression tasks in machine learning, particularly in predicting house prices based on various features. It was originally derived from the 1990 US census. So where is this data coming from? It is from 1990 US census. Contains data on housing values in various districts of California. And in this article I have mentioned the pricing in the form of rupees, so that you can understand better, because Indian currency is in rupees, but the data available will be in the form of dollars only in the data set. So just for examples, I have for ease of access I have mentioned here in rupees, but please remember the original values will be in dollar only for this data set, because this is for California. So the goal is to predict the median house value for California districts using features such as median income, average rooms per household, geographic location. So all these things is available in California housing dataset, and it looks like this. And you will be looking at the price, so you will not be able to understand what it is trying to say, because how will you read what is this price all about? So I will tell you everything what is happening here and how we are reducing the value so that model can perform faster, each and everything. So these are the full forms and the meaning of these columns. Median income for the district population, median age of the houses in the district, average number of rooms per household, average number of bedrooms per household. So all these values you can read this in 1.2, everything in 1.2. Let's see 1.3. Median house value for the district in hundreds of thousands of dollars. I told you this data set will be dealing with dollars. So this data set is widely used for machine learning tasks, particularly in demonstrating. So everywhere you can find this code. I don't think you will find the exact code everywhere, but they have included this in dataset because this is the best example that can be used to show this kind of machine learning task. So what it contains is around 20,000 instances and is a perfect dataset to practice and learn real world price prediction using various features related to demographics, housing condition and geography. So this will be the best example. Everyone claims that this is the best example for this. So this one is easy. I told you what it will do is fetch the first few rows and then print it, and this is the output. Simple. And this I have included the output also in this article. Now let us move on to some basics and see what exactly is happening, and let us see what is log transformation. So what is log transformation and why do you need it? The house prices might have extreme values. So this is what you called outliers. So house pricing might have extreme values. So the log transformation helps normalize the data and reduce the impact of very high values. How you do it? This is the function. How you do it? You will find this. This is the function. And what is NP? NumPy. So from NumPy log 1p method is available, or here it is written function. So both are the I told you in previous sessions what is the difference between method and function. So if I control click here, so you can view that it is under class or not. So if it is under class, then it will be termed as so for example variables will be termed as properties, and functions will be called as method. So do not get confused what is the difference between function and method. So if it is under class, then you will term it as a method. So the np.log1p function applies log transformation. So now let's see the real world example what log transformation is. So think of the log transformation as a tool to shrink large numbers to make them more manageable. So if I pass for example some houses of I will give example in rupees so that you will understand easier. So let's see if any house in the range of 10 crore rupees. Okay, so if any house is 10 crore rupees, then how will you show this here? 1000 like this. This is what you do. So if I write 1 crore, you already know how many zeros. I think 7 zeros. 1 crore. Okay, or I can show you in Excel what it will look like, the data set, if you use like this. So if you write price in the form say house number For example, this is the simple data set 2 3 4 5. So house number this, and price will be like something like this, 10 lakh, so 1 crore. Let's see the numbers I am dealing with is huge. If you train your machine learning models with these kind of numbers, you understand that you need more computing power, right? So this is a very small data. If you have 20,000 instances, or say all India data, you know how many houses are in India, so you need more compute power for that. So one solution in field of machine learning is to use log. So what log transformation will do is, think of a log transformation as a tool to shrink large numbers to make them more manageable without losing their relative importance. So if you change this to log, so it doesn't mean that you have lost this number. You can again apply the formula and get the real value again. So what I am saying is, if you reduce this to log, the number will become very small. But if you for the final result, you can again apply one formula, so that you will get this value back. So what log transformation is, just to shrink large number to make them more manageable without losing their relative importance. Why it is helpful? So this is helpful when you are dealing with data that has extremely large values that can mess up your model's ability to learn. So this is one thing you need to remember, log transformation. So let's move on to 2.3, real life example, house prices. Imagine you are real estate agent and you have list of house price in your city. Most houses cost around 50 lakh to 1 crore, but few luxury homes cost 50 crores or more. These very high priced homes are outliers. They are much higher than the typical house prices. So what are outliers? Extremely high values, you can say in easy words. So most houses cost 50 lakh or to 1 crore, but few luxury homes 50 crores or more. So more zeros, you understand? So these will be termed as outliers. If you want to build a model to predict house prices, these extreme values can make it harder for the model to learn, because it gets too focused on those high priced homes. So let's see what problem you will face if you write directly these values. So what problems you will face? So it will focus on these high values. This is what will happen. It will focus on these values. It gets too focused on those high priced homes. So this is what the problem you will face. So why is this a problem? When you have such huge differences in values, the model might not understand how to predict prices for regular houses. So it cannot predict the prices for regular houses, because it will be more focused on the high price homes, because it is distracted by few super expensive 50 crore homes. In other words, the model might overestimate or underestimate prices for the majority of houses. So the estimation will be incorrect. So first problem, if you are dealing with high numbers, is estimated price for the most house will be incorrect. So this is serious problem. How to solve it and how log transformation helps? Log transformation helps by compressing these large prices into a smaller, more reasonable range. This doesn't change the relationship between prices. So your price will remain the same, but it will be converted to log. Why? So it just makes the numbers easier for the model to handle. This is what log transformation will do. So let's see without log transformation the real values: 50 lakhs, 1 crore, 2 crore, and here it is written crore, but you have to write it in the form of 000. because you will be dealing with numeric data. So you have to write zeros. So lot of data, real data. Then what will happen after log transformation is how the price might look like. 3.91, 4.61, 5.30, 7.82. These will be the final log transformed values. So if you see, the 50 crore is closer to the rest of the values. See, dealing with these numbers is really easy. So making it easier for the model to focus on the general pattern for regular homes without being skewed by the really high prices. So if you look at, yeah, we got the final output. So see, predicted price is 0.52 and actual price was 0.48. So you can easily, deal with these small numbers. You will not be able to deal with large numbers. So this is what log transformation will help you. So you will be thinking about how to return it back to the main price, original price. You can reverse the log transformation to get the actual house price. So this way you get the prediction in the original scale of values, because we will be interested in 1 crore and not 4.61. So you want to know the prices in the form of rupees 1 crore or dollars instead of these log numbers, because this will not make sense in the real world. So why we are using log? Just to make our machine learning task easy and our model efficient, we are using these techniques. Because hardware is almost same everywhere, you will be dealing with CPU, RAM, GPU and everything. So what technology will just upgrade in the future, but the basics will remain same. So you have to apply mathematical functions like this to reduce the complexity and improve the efficiency of machine learning models. So this was one of the technique that I told, log transformation, and it is not so complex. Just np.log 1p, that's it. It is done. You don't have to write hundreds of lines of code. This is only the code you have to write to convert it to log. Again, if you don't know what log is, go to ChatGPT, log basics, and you can learn everything. This is purely mathematical, so you can learn about it if you want. But in this program, you just can write this and you are done. You don't have to go too deep into it. This is how you use it. I will continue this project in next video. See you in next video. Have a nice day.